Most people think you need a big income to become rich. That's a lie. You don't get rich by earning more. You get rich by owning the right assets. And if you understand more, then it doesn't matter how little you start with. Because once you own assets that produce income, you keep working even if when you don't. Welcome to Paradigm Shift. My name is Patrick Buffy. Here we teach you how to dramatically improve the quality of your life. It is not your job that build wealth. It is what you do with what you earn. And if you are smart, even as a small paycheck can build a fortune, right? Today we are going to look at 4 assets that will make you rich forever. That will make you rich. And don't go yet, because at the end, I'll be bringing in 10 investment books that you must read. People have been asking me, what are the books that they can read? And today I'm going to bring them. And we might not have time to discuss all of them. I'll just bring them. Then later on, we might have time to talk about them. But I have 10 books, 5 of them that might help you in America here or in abroad, and 5 of them might help you in Ghana or in Africa. So do not go. Stay tuned, and we will get you those books. So you see, you do not need to be genius, and you don't need to be lucky. You just need to stop spending every dollar on liabilities and start investing in things that put money in your pocket. See, whilst others are wasting more money trying to, be rich or trying to look rich, trying to impress others, you'll be quietly buying freedom. Here are the 4 assets that can make you rich for life, even if you never earn a 6-figure income or salary. You see, there are folks that want to be or want to look rich, and that's not what we are talking about here. We're trying to talk to people who want to be real rich. So that's a fake rich and real rich. If you're spending all your money on liabilities trying to look rich, this is not for you. So let's start. Number 1. You see, the first one is cash flowing real estate. Not the house you live in, and not just any property, but the property that pays every month. You see, it's good if you have the money to purchase it outright, but we all know houses are expensive. So this is the only time I tell my folks to borrow money. In a small unit or a duplex or, a single family home with a long-term tenant, 6 months or a year or 2 years. You got to be smart. You got to buy smart, manage well, and let someone else pay down your mortgage. See, the income keeps coming. The value keeps rising. And as time goes on, you own the property free and clear. That is number 1. Number 2, you see, the second is a cash generating business. You and I know when we start talking about business, a lot of people start thinking about these big companies. You see, we are not talking of the next Tesla or Amazon or Nvidia, just any simple business, a product or a service that solves problems and pays you whether you are there or not. You see, when it's done right, this small business can become a money machine for you. And with today's technology, you can start lean and scale fast. You see, I've seen a lot of people trying to do business whereby they keep on putting on hold. Why? Because they need the big money to start that business. No, you just need to think big, but you start small. Because you're going to fail. There are so many things in business, especially if you haven't done it before, that process you go through. You fail, you go down, you start it again. So even if you have the money, Do not start with all the money. Start small. But think big though. Number three, the third one is paper asset. Stocks that pay dividends, index funds that grow, and ETFs that brings steady returns. You see, while most people gamble in the stock market, the rich treat it like I would say like a burning fire. They buy asset that pays them to hold, and they reinvest the gains. You see, and the rest they let compounding interest, the magic of compounding interest, just do the rest. You see, compounding interest is very powerful. You see, that's why Einstein said compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. People that understands it, they gain. But if you don't, you pay. So instead of buying liabilities on credit that you pay interest on them, why don't you buy asset that rather you make interest on those assets? And the fourth one, which is also the most powerful one, is your mind. You see, the knowledge that you acquire, the skills that you build, the mindset that you develop. That's what you need. You see, your brain is your greatest asset. Your brain is your greatest asset. Oh, please. It's your greatest asset. So you do not the greatest asset, but only if you feed it with the right information. Pardon me with it. I just had some interaction. You see, the books you read, and the money language that you learn. Surround yourself with the people who think differently. Not the same people you're going back and forth all the time with. If you really want to build your mind, if you really want to have something different, you gotta surround yourself with people who think differently. If you grow your mind, you would definitely always find a way to grow your money. Start where you are and stop complaining about your paycheck. Stop waiting for the perfect time. I've seen people always trying to be perfect. So, they keep on always be on the drawing board back and forth. You see, you do need to, or you don't need more money. You need more financial intelligence. These four assets are how you can escape the rat race. They work quietly, steadily, and powerfully, while others are working on paycheck to paycheck. You'll be building a machine that works for you 24/7. That's the difference between the poor and the wealthy. You see, most people think that in order to become rich, they need to earn more money. See, that's the myth that society keeps, repeating. Especially, they say, go to school, get high paying job, and climb the corporate ladder. But let me tell you something that people never hear. Income does not make you rich. As they do, you can earn a little and still build wealth as long as you understand the power of assets. So focus on building assets. It's good to bring in more money. It's good to make more money. But you have to focus on getting asset that pays you, whether you are there or not. Now let's see the 10 books that I was talking about. These are the 10 books. Like I said, some of them, all of them will help you. It's good to read all of them. But some of them might not help you when you're in Ghana or we are in Africa. Let's start. The first one is Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Like I said, we will not have the time to go through why you should read them, but it's a good book. You can read them. Later on, we'll come back and talk about that. And the second one is Rich Dad Poor Dad. So for instance, Rich Dad Poor Dad will not help you when you're in Africa. Look at the system that Rich Dad Poor Dad go through. The third one is The Compounding Effect by Darren Hardy. The fourth one is Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And the fifth one is The Psychology of Money These books are very good. It's good to read them, but these systems might not help. Some of them might help you build your mind, but some of them might not work. But it's good for your mind. The ones that might help you, and all these are written by Kobna Obendaku. The first one is perspective, how to develop the mindset to start and build your business by Kobna Obendaku. The second one is resilience, how to develop courage and strength as entrepreneur by Kobna Obendaku. The next one is self-investment, personal development and growth for long-term success by Kobna Obendaku. And the next one is unlimited opportunities. Opportunities are in you, and you are opportunities by Kobna Obendaku. And the last but not the least, which is my favorite, is African Advantage. Become a positive, productive African by Kobna Obendaku. These books can help you when you're in Africa because these go down, down, down to the streets. So these are the books that might help you. Like I said, we'll find time and talk more about the books, why you need to read them. Now, the first 5 are also good. It can help you mentally, or it can change your mindset about money, but it will not do the job. The 6th to the 10th one will help you do the job. Make sure you spend